I think it is safe to say that we all make mistakes. We all have done things that we aren't super proud of, things we regret. And some of these things, unfortunately, stay with us, causing us to feel guilt and shame. These emotions are of a very low vibration that affects our bodies and energetic systems in a negative way, so we are absolutely better off without them. And in this video I want to share with you what I personally do to rid myself of shame and guilt. First of all, we need to realize that we are worthy of forgiveness. And this part can actually be quite hard. And I will take myself as an example here. So when I look at my life and the situations where I have done things that I regret, this has also created a negative thinking pattern inside of me. Like, I have done this terrible thing, and therefore I deserve to feel these terrible feelings, such as shame and guilt. But this is actually very far from the truth. It is actually not true at all. Even though it is super easy to feel this way, it is like totally logical. It isn't true, and I'm going to tell you why. You are worthy of forgiveness simply because you want to be forgiven. Because you have realized that you've done something you regret, and if the situation were to repeat itself, you would now make different choices. This shows that you have learned and evolved, and that's really what it is all about. And I'm not talking about forgiveness in connection to other people, because it is really none of our business if someone else wants to forgive us or not. That's their choice. But this is about forgiving yourself so that you can be free. Perhaps you have heard of the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, Ho'oponopono. And if you haven't, I'm gonna tell you a bit about it. So Ho'oponopono means to make things right. And the mantra consists of 4 parts, 4 sentences that you repeat. And they are: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. It doesn't really matter in which order you choose to say them, just that you say all 4 of them. When I practice this mantra, I like to add something to make it even more powerful than it already is. And that is to focus on the person or maybe persons I feel I have done wrong. So I picture them in front of me while repeating this mantra. And the first time I did this, I got really emotional. I was just like crying and crying and crying. So I continued. I believe I had like 5 persons that I was focusing on at the time. And I just went round and around and around. Like, first I focused on the first person, saying the mantra, moving on to the next one. And I just went on. And it was quite amazing to experience the shift that took place in me. Like, from the beginning just feeling like totally devastated, until the end where I felt like such a release. I had really forgiven myself and rid myself of shame and guilt. Maybe not all of it in one session, but one session was really transformative, so I suggest you try it. And that's about it, so thank you for watching and bye bye!